Sup all, JC3 here, the baller of YouTube, the general. Welcome to Topic Tackle. My take for today is on the rarest Nike KD shoe ever, the Nike KD10. What the colorway? Let's roll it. So we're going to be doing an in-depth analysis on every single design element, design feature of the shoe today. But before we get into that, I'm going to give you a little background on this shoe. From a video I did in 2018 on the history of the Nike What The series. Let's roll that. Now we find ourselves in 2018 where Kevin Durant surprise debuted the What The KD10 on the road against the Thunder, where he dropped 34 points and 10 rebounds and a 111-107 win. The next day it dropped in limited quantities at 3 House of Hoops locations in Harlem, San Francisco Center, and Saramonte Center in Daly City, California. The KD10 model in itself is special in that it was the model that Durant wore when he won his first 2 championships. He wore the finals colorway in 2017, and he wore this What The Player edition during the entirety of the 2018 Western Conference Finals and NBA Finals, where he snatched his second Finals MVP and championship. So like I said, the goal today is to go in depth on this KD10 What The Player edition, look at the design elements. I mean, this thing right here, just straight off the bat. Literally nothing is the same on this shoe except black tongues, black laces. Everything else is different. It's crazy. So there's so many design elements to go over. So let's get started with the left shoe. All sitting atop a clear translucent outsole, the left's fly knit upper is the same featured on the Santa Monica colorway that KD sported for the 2018 All-Star Game in Los Angeles. The midsole color is different on the lateral and medial sides. The lateral side features a bright pink midsole that fades into dark pink, and that turns into a black faux suede material. I never felt this type of material on a midsole before, making it another unique element in this shoe. The Chinese writing on the midsole references the KD10 City Edition, which displays the same text on the tongue of the right shoe. This text actually translates to warrior and makes this review kind of awkward now that KD went and switched up on us again. At the end of the day, the text could possibly add value to the shoe because it makes it even more of a retro now. Stopping at the lateral side back of the shoe is floral print from the KD6 Ant Pearl, and the heel counter features angel wings inspired by the KD7 Ant Pearl. These are great retro features. I like how they throw it back to previous models all throughout this shoe. Moving from the heel counter around to the medial side, a broken swoosh sits atop an array of colors, and the midsole turns into an almost like hot lava pattern, and another multicolored panel provides lockdown near the toe box. The tongue displays the KD logo with the number 35 and lightning symbol encased within. Oh, and almost forgot, the collar features mismatching stitching on both sides, and the insole, which is glued in, or else I would have taken it out and showed you a more detailed look, prominently features Seat Pleasant, Maryland, where Durant grew up. And as you go further toward the toe box, Durant's face is featured in pixelated fashion. Oh my goodness. Dang, man. That was only the left shoe? All sitting atop a black translucent outsole. On the right shoe, the fly knit uppers from the KD10 multicolor. The right shoe also features different midsole colors on the lateral and medial sides. The lateral side sports an orange speckled black midsole that fades into green. The lateral side back of the shoe sees a multicolored swoosh that pays tribute to the colorways of the various NBA teams Durant has played for throughout his career: Texas Longhorns, Seattle Supersonics, Oklahoma City Thunder, and Golden State Warriors. This same swoosh was featured on the KD10 anniversary colorway that celebrated Durant's 10th signature shoe with Nike. The swoosh sits atop a multicolored panel that morphs into a Doppler radar, a nod to the coveted KD4 Weatherman. As the panel changes into a galaxy overlay, the midsole also changes from green to bright pink. A zebra type printed swoosh sits atop what looks like white ornaments that fade into a palm tree. I mean, what the? The bright pink midsole continues, and another multicolor panel provides lockdown near the toe box. Now this tongue features a nod to the KD4 Nerf colorway with this KD35 logo. Here's a little more background on the Nerf colorway and why this is such a great feature on this shoe. The KD4 Nerf. Aesthetically, the shoe features a royal blue upper with paint splatter throughout the strap and midsole. The KD35 logo on the tongue references the old school Nerf basketball hoop logo. Performance-wise, this shoe featured a hyperfuse upper, zoom unit in the forefoot, and strap for lockdown. Due to this being a limited release at only a handful of stores throughout the world and coming with unique packaging, literally a Nerf hoop was included. Sold out quickly on December 17, 2011 at $125. The collar also features mismatching stitching on both sides and the insole displays a home plate graphic and then moves up to a pixelated character dunking a basketball. So all in all, the KD10 What the colorway is the definition of insane attention to detail. Man, if you combine the design elements on this shoe that reference previous KD10 colorways and retro KD models, this easily becomes my favorite shoe ever created. Favorite shoe of all time. This is the GOAT right here for me. Now, some of you could actually call me out on that because I did not name this my favorite shoe of all time on a list that I did back in December 2018 of my top 3 shoes ever. That was because I had merely seen internet images of these things, which were still great, but do not do them justice, all right? You get these in hand and it's a whole nother ball game. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. What is your favorite KD shoe of all time? I wanna know the model and the colorway. For example, could be the KD4 Weatherman. You leave that in the comments down below. Subscribe, like, leave your feedback in the comments down below, and we'll be back with more Topic Tackle coming soon. JC3, out.